Great. Thank you, Melissa. I'm going to just share my screen really quick. All right. Can everybody see that? Anyone?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right. You can see the PowerPoint.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Andy. Good afternoon and happy Earth Day, everyone. So she said, my name is Melissa Jewett. I am the Director of Administrative Services for the Village of Northfield. For those of you who are Northfield residents, you can take advantage of this program through the village. For those of you who are not, I encourage you to see if your community is a community solar sponsor. If they aren't, you can encourage them to do so. Enrollment is open to all municipalities for the program. And I know a number of our neighboring communities are participating, including Glenview, Northbrook, and Glencoe. So as Melissa said, I'm going to take a few minutes to walk through the basics of community solar and then open the conversation to questions. I am by no means an expert in this area, but I will try my best to answer your questions and provide you with direction on how you can find out the answer. So please, I welcome all questions and I'm happy to take them. So with that, let's get started. Here we go. For some background, the Community Solar Program was begun by the passage of the Future Energy Jobs Act in 2016, and we are now at the point where consumers can purchase electricity directly through the Community Solar Program. The program has actually been in operation for a few years and was initially only for municipal operations, but because it was so successful, they have expanded it to residents and small businesses. So I think that we all understand the basics of if we put solar panels on our home, that electricity is wired into our homes, we consume that electricity, and we experience a lower bill because we have less supplemental electricity being delivered by ComEd. So community solar works just like that, except we're not putting panels on your roof. The solar panels are on large solar farms throughout Illinois. As you can see on the map, there are 10 farms that produce electricity for this program, and they are scattered around Illinois. They range from around 5 to 15 acres, so some of them are pretty huge. The developers of these solar farms competed in a competitive solicitation and were evaluated on their corporate financial stability and quality ratings, and had to agree to a number of terms and conditions, which include no money down for residents to participate, no credit checks, and no cost to terminate subscriptions. We are not interested in adding any cost for our residents. We only want the savings. So the program allows residents and small businesses to have a portion of that huge community solar farm dedicated to their home's account. So that's called a subscription. When you subscribe to the community solar program, a portion of a farm's electricity generation is applied to your home's account. Personally, one of the coolest things I think about this program is that they tell you which solar farm you're a part of. So you can load up the kids in the minivan and take a road trip out to DeKalb or wherever that farm is located, and you can show them exactly where your house gets its power. Pretty cool. So the solar panels generate electricity. A portion of that electricity is credited to your account, and you have a lower bill. That's the magic. We're not moving the electrons in any special way. We're not putting any special equipment on your home. We're merely crediting your home's account with solar panels that are located remotely. That's about it. I wish it was a little more spicy, a little more exciting, but that's really it. So if you'd like to participate, the first step is for residents and small businesses to subscribe to a community solar farm. The electricity generated at those farms goes into the ComEd system, and it's blended with all of the other electricity from the nukes, from the natural gas, from the coal plants, and subscribers continue to get their same ComEd bill, their same ComEd service. Nothing changes there. The only difference is that you're going to get a credit for a portion of the electricity that is created on that remote solar farm. So financially, the program works because it's a type of revenue sharing. Residents share a portion of their bill credits that they receive from ComEd with the solar farm developer to help pay for the ongoing maintenance and operation of the farm. Residents keep the remaining 20% of the bill credits, which equates to a savings of about $150 a year for an average home. So the big financial draw here is that there's a 20% savings to consumers on their ComEd bill. While that's obviously awesome, the program is also important because it's an easy way to support clean energy generation in Illinois, and it is only with subscribers that these community solar farms will continue to get built. Supporting these types of projects helps reduce our community's dependence on fossil fuels and supports clean energy generation. Under the Climate and Equitable Jobs Act, which just signed in September, community solar farms in Illinois are going to be more the norm, as the funding for these programs is now 4 times what it was originally, which is super exciting. So with that, we can expect the supply to grow, which means more consumers can take advantage of these programs. So next steps. You can visit our website, northfieldil.org. Oh, I'm sorry, the PowerPoint is incorrect. It's northfieldil.org, /community solar, and follow the links to sign up through the online portal. The sign up process is super easy. Just make sure that you have your ComEd account number handy. They'll ask you for that. The program administrator is a company called MC Squared, who the village has worked closely with previously. We've had really great experience with them, really great customer service, and they will administer the program. They'll review your account and make sure it meets all of the state mandated criteria, which it very likely will, and then they'll send back a subscription contract. Again, the program does not require you to put any money down. There are no credit checks and no cost to terminate subscriptions. After executing the contract, you will be assigned to a community solar farm and you will begin to receive bill credits within 1 to 2 billing cycles. So that's really it. It's a fairly simple program. Again, we are not putting solar panels on your roof. They are all located remotely on solar farms throughout Illinois, which you can visit and teach the kids where you get your electricity. So at this point, I'm going to stop the presentation and I will open it up for questions. If I can do that. There we go. Great. Does anyone have any questions? Please. Janine, I see you on here. I know you have questions. Oh. David's iPad submitted a question to the chat. Are the farms owned by one company? No, that's a great question. So there are 10, every single farm is owned by an independent developer, and those developers went through that competitive process to ensure that they have really good quality ratings. Unfortunately, there's some really shady businesses in this arena, but we went through a very selective procedure to make sure that the developers that we're dealing with are top-notch, very credible, great service. So they're all owned by independent developers. If it isn't sunny, is our electricity affected? Great question, David. No, it is not. So you will get electricity the same way that you continue to get it now through ComEd. If you have any problems with your electricity, you'll continue to call ComEd. They are still your electricity provider. The electricity that comes in from the solar farm is supplemental for your home, in addition to what you receive from ComEd. So absolutely not, your electricity is not affected if it's not sunny, if it's winter, if there's snow or anything. From Valerie, just to confirm, if there are ComEd outages, would we still be without power? Yes, again, you still receive electricity through ComEd. They own the lines, they own the whole infrastructure. So anything, if a transformer goes out, it's going to be just like you have it now. So yes, if there's a ComEd outage, you will have a ComEd outage. Absolutely. That's a good question though. Are there any other questions? From David, what are some of the issues that people have had? Good question. We haven't heard of any, actually. The program it's really no risk, again, because there's no cost to sign up, there's no cost to cancel. You can be in it for 3 months and decide you don't want to be in it anymore and cancel it, and you're risk-free, you're out of it. But again, there's really no issues that have been reported, because I'm a subscriber, and I have been in my community for a number of months, and I kind of signed up and forgot about it because there's nothing really goes on a day-to-day basis. So I get emails that I have a credit, and that's pretty awesome. And that's pretty much it. Do we know what hold on a second, I'm sorry. From Andy, do we know what portion of the electricity is coming from the solar farm? I see our credits are 20%, but does that mean it's 20%? No. So the credits are financial, those are separate. The portion of your electricity that would come from the solar farm depends on a lot of things. It depends on your home's consumption. It depends on the amount of electricity that is produced at the solar farm. So, I mean, you'll be able to see like the megawatts, or the megawatts that you're being credited for, and you can see your total usage. Oh, let me just admit one more person. So you'll be able to see, sorry, we've got a couple of new people coming in.
Sure.
So you'll be able to see what you've used in total and what you are from the solar farm. But it really depends, again, on your home's usage. Rebecca, thanks for joining us, but right now we're on the question and answer already. We went through things pretty quickly.
We had, oh, really? Are you going to be doing this again?
No, but it is recorded, and we will be posting it on the village website and the Northfield Library YouTube channel.
Yeah, we had a terrible time getting in, so we just had to get patched in from the Winnetka branch. So thank you.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
You can always call me with questions. I'm happy.
Okay. And what? Okay, you are. And where are you? You're out of. Then I'll shut up. You're out of what office?
My name is Melissa Jewett. I work for the Village of Northfield. I'm actually working from home because I'm 37 and a half weeks pregnant. So, but typically I'm in the office for the Village of Northfield.
All right. Thank
Valerie asked a question. If we participate in this, are we still allowed to participate in the ComEd Peak Time Savings Program? We can earn credits by using less electricity on certain days they specify in the summer. That's a good question. And I'm sorry, Valerie, I don't know the answer to that. But that's a really good question, and I will look into that.
Comment. Okay.
Any other questions?
This is actually great. So we have enough. So you said you're at the Village of Northfield, like through them I can contact you.
Yes.
What's your email? Actually, just tell me your email.
Yeah, it is M like Melissa Jewett, JEWETT at northfieldil.org.
All right.
And again, everyone, if you visit northfieldil.org/community solar, it has all the information. It has my contact information. It has everything about how to enroll, the benefits of the program, everything that you should need. Is there anything else? This one really quick. All right. Well, thank you everyone very much for joining. Again, please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. When I go out on maternity leave in a couple of weeks, one of my colleagues will be picking up the program and running with it from there. And all of that will be posted on that website.
Great. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Melissa. If you didn't see Melissa's email address or the website URL for the program, you can email us at the library. I'm just putting those in the chat too. Or give us a call.
And big thanks to Melissa at the library for making this possible. She's a rock star.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad this was able to work out and we had people show up. Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. And again, follow up with her or with us at the library for more information. And we'll send out the link to the recording once those are available, but give us just a little time to make them available. Okay. All right.
I'm going to stop the recording.